What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, you're going to learn how to size in into a trade. Should you always enter your full size when you're taking a trade? And the answer is no. Not all the trades are the same, and sizing in and out of a position is something you need to learn to become a profitable trader. For more stock market, the crypto market, show love to your boy, go leave a like, thumbs up, and if you're not trading with me live every single day, literally look at my screen as I'm trading. Go to the links down below. We're going to be opening up a few more spots into our private Discord chat room where you can trade with me every single day, and you want to be on that wait list. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how I size into a trade. Very often, if you're trading with me either on the free Twitch streams or with me privately in our group, you've seen that I sometimes don't just enter my full position size at the very first entry. And I'm going to be breaking that down and why and when I choose to enter a little bit at a time and build a position, and how I choose to then eventually scale it out. Let's jump straight into the charts. You have, like, for example, right here, I have this range that I'm looking to short into. And rather than, like, especially with options, because options can be a little tricky with the average price of the contracts, sometimes it is easier to be like, hey, this is an initial area of reject, but I also have maybe a potentially better area up top, but I don't want to miss out a trade. Then say I want to buy 20 contracts. Rather than buying 20 all at once, I'll just buy 10. So that if it rejects, I gotta agree that I'm in. I won't feel any FOMO. If it doesn't reject, I'm saving myself room to add to my main area of watch, and I add 10 more, and then it brings me overall an average price between the two. So let's say it puts me right here on the average price, and then reduces my risk as well. So it's building when especially when you trade with larger sizes, you tend to want to build into positions versus just buying them all at once. And also it comes down to kind of like your style trading. Since I like to day trade more than just do like really tiny quick scalps, I like to hold my stuff a little bit longer. Sometimes it's best to average into position versus just adding all at once. And you probably see a lot of times from my trades, there is chances to get a better average price that I get in. I wouldn't say all the time. Sometimes, I get in and that was it. But it's kind of like a combination of both reducing the risk but also avoiding any FOMO if it does reject. It's mostly when you're in an area versus just an exact price point. Like, for example, here, like, I like this area, so I might want to average into this position, which would be the 437 puts for tomorrow. And they're currently sitting on 115, but also I know it could go a tiny bit higher. So versus just getting all at once, I'll get in because it's still a risky entry. Because you can also get all the way to the top area here, which is like the main area, is 4400 and more closer to 4400. So rather than just going all in on my full position and then having to sit through a lot of drawdown, if it doesn't go my way, I can just get in a little bit and then sit through the drawdown, which won't hurt as bad, and then add and give me a better average price overall. But then if it just sells off from here, I won't feel FOMO and try to chase it down here because I'm already in a little bit. Stop loss always remains the same. But again, now having only half size in, if your level, let's say you're right here and you see no rejections at all, and that's also another point that you saw yesterday. I didn't see any rejections, so I waited. I did not just jump in. So I'm minimizing my risk as well, so I can hold a tiny bit longer. So let's say you're minus 30% on a half position. It's technically what is equivalent of minus 15% on a full position, right? So if I don't see that reject, like yesterday, we didn't really see the reject that I wanted. I did not add the other position because I'm not getting, the price action is not giving me what I want. So why am I just gonna, throw money at it? So even though we took the loss, it was technically should be at least a smaller loss than if you did a full position size. And you can always also add into position. That's also a very common strategy people like to do. Now, again, if you're just scalping, probably not a great idea, but it is pretty good for like a swing or longer day trade type of idea. And that's all for today's video, guys. If you learned something, for more, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and go watch all my old videos because there's a ton of educational content. As always, guys, peace.